Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about the Oracle database auditing. Okay, so right, the auditing concept is very important for all the organizations. Okay, so especially in the financial and the hospitalizations. So those kind of organization is very important for the auditing because they are having the sensitive handling the sensitive data. So they should know who is going to modify the data and when it's they are going to modify where and those kind of questions. So we should found the solutions so that the Oracle introducing the auditing. Okay, so let's see what kind of concepts let's we discuss on that. Okay, so actually this is the auditing. So to track who did and what they are did and when they did and where they did in the databases. So those all the questions. So we have the one solutions for the auditing. Okay, so how it's help for us. So actually these auditing for the security and the compliance and then troubleshooting and then insider threats monitoring. Okay, so we can protect all the things. Okay, by using the auditing. Okay, so actually here there is a three types of auditing in the Oracle database. Okay, so one is a standard auditing and another one is unified auditing and third one is fine grained auditing. Okay, so each and every auditing have some specifications. Okay, so let's see what is standard auditing. So the standard auditing is just enable and use example. The standard auditing means example we have one table like a Ramesh. So we can just enable the auditing for that table. So whatever they are going to whoever is going to add modifications or any insert update. So anything they are going to do in that table. So we can able to list out here. So who is going to modify. So those basic things, right? So these things we can do it. See here the traditional auditing mechanisms available in the Oracle versions before 12c. Okay, so this is the traditional versions. Use the audit SQL commands for the track actions like a select, insert, delete, a login and logout. Those are all the things. Okay, actually these all the audit trials is going to stored on locations. Okay, so we call it as DBA underscore audit underscore trial locations. Okay, so actually these locations we mentioned in our P file. So all our information will be going to stored in that particular locations. Okay, so actually these things we can see the practical sessions. Okay, after the slide is completed. So we will plan for that. Okay, for the demo sessions in practical. This is second one, the fine grind auditing. Okay, sorry, fine grind auditing, FGA. Okay, actually this thing first I can read it what they're exactly telling. Provide the detailed control over the audit at the row and the column level. Okay, IDBMS underscore FGA packages to define the conditions likely auditing where salary is greater than or thousands. If example what they are trying to say, if any tables, I mean if any sensitive tables like right, our customers data is very important, customer informations and customers revenue, and if example hospitalizations, the patient details information is very important, right? So those kind of things. So what the FGA can do, it will enable the row level access. I mean it will enable the row level auditing. So we can easily capture who did these things. So who is going to access that particular row. So who is going to modify the particular row. So we can easily found, we can easily modifications. Okay, so because ideally for the sensitive data monitoring like a salary, customer informations, and then disease informations. So these all the very sensitive data, right? So that columns we have to enable in the FGA. We can easily track that. So who is going to do select the table like this. Okay, so most of the banking sectors, financial sector, what they are doing. See our balance and like money related things they can hold and they can enable the auditing. Okay, default. And then this is the third one, unified auditing. If example this auditing is for the OS level. If example when the users are came, when the users are log out, so what they are doing inside. So all entirely it will be monitoring. So we call it as a unified auditing. Okay, so this you can I just read this. Yeah, modern auditing framework at the consolidate standard auditings, and it will actually the unified auditing will be covering all the things. Okay, before that, all the things: standard auditing, system auditing, and then fine grain auditing, and our man data pump. So whatever we can do from here, so it will be recorded. Okay, and it will record it, it will store our unified underscore audit underscore trail. Okay, so actually before that, before we using this unified auditing, we have to create one policies. Okay, I will show you how to create and all the things. Okay, in next slide. So this is our preventions. So best practice, we have to enable only the necessary auditing, otherwise our log will be get fill, our productions will be the disk space will be quickly space fill, and we are getting issues also while the productions. So we have to enable necessary auditing, and we have to regularly archive the auditing logs. Okay, otherwise we are getting issues for that, like monitoring the logs via OEM or scripts, whatever, and then use the FGA or the sensitive data access. So it should be recommended. Okay, and then combine with the database wallet and extra control. Okay, so these are the best practices. So we'll see practical sessions. Okay, I think this is our slide. So now we are going to do practice on that. Okay. Actually, here I can log in the two users. Okay, this is the standard user, Ramesh user. This is the sys user. Okay, this is the DBA sys user. This is the standard Ramesh user. Okay, so now we are going to do plan for the first one, standard auditing. Okay, so we can go on practicing for the standard auditing. So now we are going to create one table. We are going to create one table as a Ramesh user. Okay, table created, and we enable the select. See here, we enable the select, insert, delete on this table. Okay, and which we created under the Ramesh user. So auditors, so we are going to enable the audit for the user. Okay, so once it's done, so now we are going to insert some data. See, sorry, now we are going to insert some data. Okay, so once it's done, we can select the data. So this is our data. So now we are going to delete that row, so which we inserted before. Commit. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to do check. So what inside happened the table level. Okay, so we can go as a DBA, set line 199 COL username for A20 COL OPJ underscore name T. Okay, you can see here the Ramesh user can insert the data in this audit underscore table when is 16 Ramesh user going to select, and it will be this table and this time. Okay, and the Ramesh user going to delete the data, and it will object's name, and it when it's a time it will given. So this is the basics. This is a standard one. Okay, this is standard auditing. Like this is the basic, like just enable the auditing of the particular table, we can monitoring it. Okay, and second things, we are going to do the fine grain auditing. Okay, so this is the row level, right? So we can go to the practical sessions. Okay, so same here, we going to do the FGA test as an Amaze user. Table created, this is the table name is FGA underscore test. Okay, so I can insert some data. Okay, commit. So after that, what I am going to do, I am going to create one packages. Okay, the policies. One second. Here I need to mention my. I can create one policy here. Sorry, here I need to mention my username. Okay, this is object name. Okay, so here once it's created, we can create one packages, sorry, one the policy. So PLSQL packages. So once it's done, so actually what here they mention, so we can enable the policy of the this schema. Okay, and this is the table FGA table, and policy name we call it as salary underscore sorry high underscore salary underscore audit. So now whoever is going to access this data, okay, whoever is going to access this column, okay, so we are getting the we are receiving the alert, not alert, we are receiving in our trail locations. Okay, so let's see how it's work. So as a Ramesh user going to see here, sorry, Ramesh user is going to retrieve the data. Okay, so he received the data, right? So now as a DBA side, what we are going to do, we can check. Okay, we can check what he did. Clear? You can see here. So as a Ramesh user, this is the policy name, right? This is the policy name. This is the command he is providing. So we can easily track the Ramesh user accessing this policy, the Ramesh user, and this is our schema name. And he did this command. Okay, so we can capture and we can easily track them. Okay, so who did this? This is that table level. Okay, I mean a column level. Okay. So what is the third one? Third one is like unified auditing. Okay, unified auditing is like it will monitoring as in OS level. Okay, so let's practicing for that. So now we are going to create one policy in OS level. Once again, we are mentioning here before clear the screen. Okay, just we are creating one. What we create audit policy. This is a policy name, actions, log on and log off. Okay, so that means, so whatever whoever is coming here in inside the databases, it will monitoring all the when he is coming, when he is left. So all the information is storing our this policy. Okay, under this policy. Now let's see how it's work in real time. Okay, so what I am going to do, actually I just suspected of one user, example one user's name Ramesh. Okay, if it is Ramesh user, I can assign this policy to the Ramesh user. Okay, so now you can just listen here, clear the screen. SQL plus Ramesh. Okay, once is connected, now I just do whatever like a select star from DBA underscore user, just some activities. Okay, so I just some activity, then I will left. Okay, and then exit. Now what I am going to do, I just want to know what he's doing. Okay, I just as a DBA, I want to know what Ramesh, when Ramesh is came, when Ramesh is left. Okay, so you just using this command, you can using this command select DB users and action underscore name, which view unify underscore trail audit underscore trail. Okay, you can this view, you can easily found when he is coming, what he is doing. Okay, you can see here. So this is the name. Okay, this is the username, and this is the coming time. This is login time. So and then here we mentioned, right, where we mentioned login and log offs. So this is our audit trial files. Okay, so here we can mention when he is coming. See here. So when he is log off, when he is log on, so all the informations we can from capture in our audit policies. Okay, so this is called unified auditing. Okay, so we can easily monitor it in the OS level. So that's it, guys. So these are all the practical sessions. So I will upload these all the commands as well, so you can practice it. Okay, in your laptop. And if you have any doubt, so you can comment me on that. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the time. Bye. Let's see tomorrow.